Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Huddle Up here on Extreme Sports. Welcome to a Monday, the 13th day of July for 2026. We're back at it. Mike Will, Tyson O'Brien, ready to start your day the right way with all of your news, weather, and sports to get you out the door here this morning. Going to be talking about the Major League Baseball draft, which was held over the weekend. 2 players from Nebraska were selected in the 2026 Major League Baseball draft. We'll talk about that coming up. Also, Donovan native Tyler Fay, who pitches for Alabama. He was selected in the 6th round of the Major League Baseball draft over the weekend. We'll talk about that coming up. Hastings Sodbusters had a weekend series with the Grand Island Fighting Cranes up at Ryder Park in Grand Island. Sodbusters taking 2 of 3 games as they get ready to take on Jefferson City. The Jefferson City Renegades are going to be in town to take on Hastings tomorrow night out at Duncan, beginning at 7. Had some Legion baseball over the weekend as the Hastings team's getting ready to open up area tournament action coming up on Friday. Had some juniors area tournaments get underway over the weekend. So we'll talk about the schedule for today. Semifinals in the World Cup are set. NASCAR ran a race last night that got over early this morning. Had a 3-hour rain delay, so the race didn't get over until just before 2 o'clock this morning. Ryan Blaney was the winner of the NASCAR race in Atlanta last night and early this morning. So those are some of the things we'll be talking about as we get you up and get you rolling for a Monday, as we welcome in the Tyson O'Brien from the Western Studios. Good morning.
Yo, good morning. Welcome to the show. 2 o'clock in the morning, huh? Did you stay up for that, baby?
No, I watched the first stage.
Okay.
And the second stage got underway, and the rains came, and it was pouring. It was pouring last night in Atlanta. I said, there's no way. There's no way they're going to get this baby refired. Well, to my surprise, that's the first thing I checked this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they ran the race, and it got over just before 2 o'clock this morning. So we'll bring you up to date on as many details as I know that I've been able to collect here this morning. I know there's probably not a lot of fans that probably stayed up and watched the end of the NASCAR race that's with us here this morning at 7 o'clock. So we'll touch bases on that. So how was your weekend? Everything go okay?
Yeah, I guess so. It was pretty laid back, pretty chill. We did a brewery tour Saturday, so that was fun. Went out west. By the way, you were right talking about going west past Kearney when you get into that single file formation for
it's still there.
19 miles of interstate. Well, they're tearing up the whole damn right side of the road. Like, it's all gone. Like, they're replacing the entire stretch of interstate. And we're not talking like little patchwork here and there. No, they ripped up all the concrete. Like, it's a dirt road on the right side. And that went on for 19 egregious miles, and there's really no easy way to get off to any exits, so basically traffic just slows down to a halt. Like, there's nothing worse than going 15 miles on the interstate in the right-hand lane while the left lane is booking by you. It's kind of a lonely feeling. But yeah, so it took us a little extra time, but we wanted to cross off some breweries, went over to Meridian Tap House and checked them out. The Frontier Frau down in Cozad, swung through Big Johnson Brewery down at the Johnson Lake, and back up out to Lost Way to Holdridge. And, you throw a day like that in,
your day is pretty well full.
That's pretty well taken care of. So
full day of traveling out west. It's miserable going that way.
Oh, it's brutal.
I took a trip to North Platte a couple of weeks ago for baseball,
and
it was horrendous. Obviously, things have not improved any. You go much further past where you were, I think it gets even worse.
Oh, wonderful.
You get out toward the North Platte, it gets even worse. And it's a stretch of interstate like 40 miles long that they have torn up. I don't know why they have to tear up so many miles of interstate. You're not working on all 50 miles.
Exactly. And that was kind of my thought, too. I'm like, why don't we work on like a mile at a time and close that mile down and, just continuing to push off where you have to merge. I think the other stupid thing, okay, They have merge left signs on that road, like left lane closed. They let you know 10 miles out in advance. You have this dickhead that waits till the last 100 feet and then forces himself on in front of you.
Just puts on his blinker, puts on his turn signal, and he lets it blink for about 3 times, and he's moving over. He don't care where in the hell you are.
Yeah, you have to slam on your brakes to stop for him. You got a car riding your ass, so he's right up on you. Oh, I got pissed. I was like, I'm glad there's beer at the end of this trip because I need beer after driving through this construction. And yeah, so that was Saturday. Sunday we worked and had a good Sunday.
Chilled out.
Had a good Sunday working. So
all right, so we're back to the grind here. It's a Monday morning, the 13th of July. We've got the World Cup now. The semifinals are set in the World Cup. Tomorrow, France will play Spain. Then on Wednesday, England will take on Argentina, and the winners will play for the World Cup on Sunday. So, and then they also play. Do they play the consolation? Is it a consolation?
Yeah, third place games.
Yeah, why? I don't know why they do that. They play that on Saturday. So the losers will play on Saturday. The winners will play for the Cup on Sunday. But there you go. The semifinals in the World Cup in the books. I don't know if there were any real big surprises leading up to this.
Not really.
England beat Norway 2-1 on Saturday. Argentina knocking off Switzerland 3-1. The Friday game, Spain beat Belgium 2-1, and France took care of Morocco on Thursday 2-0. So you've got the semifinals set of the World Cup as France will play Spain and England will take on Argentina.
Yeah, I mean, and it's setting up good either way. However you slice it. France and Spain playing on Bastille Day, you can't script that. That was like when people were trying to predict, oh, well, if conditions hold, U.S. is going to play England on the 4th of July. Well, that didn't happen. But France playing Spain on Bastille Day with the French and Spanish War. You can't script that. France has Kylian Mbappe. Argentina has Lionel Messi. They are the two leading goal scorers in the history of the World Cup. Mbappe passing or getting ready to pass Messi. That they could rematch hypothetically in a World Cup rematch. That was the World Cup 4 years ago when Argentina beat France, and so the defending reigning champs, and you could see that potentially happen again. England is a real contention threat, with Jude Bellingham probably playing the best out of everybody in the World Cup. They've talked about all the stars, and we know all the names that are going to be carved on the World Cup Mount Rushmore when this baby's all said and done. Out of all of those players that we've talked about, Jude Bellingham is playing the best soccer right now, and he is the X factor in my opinion. I do think England-Argentina is going to be the most cinematic of the particular semifinals. Here's my bitch, and I'll do this. What are we doing as a country who is hosting the World Cup and putting these games at 2 p.m. on a weekday? What marketing genius said, you know how to catch the most American eyeballs? Let's put it at 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a weekday. What are we doing? What sense does that make? None. Zero. Zip. Nada. Zilch. 2 p.m.? When the most of the working world is at work?
Well, are they...
Get a brain cell.
Are they trying to get the time zones so the people that are involved...
Europe? Probably, but we have to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning when they play in South Africa because South Africa wants their fans who have waited eternities to host these things.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not part of the marketing team for Fox.
2 p.m. on a weekday.
In fact, both of them are.
Yes, same time, same place.
And then the Cup final is also going to be at 2 o'clock on Sunday.
Well, that's not bad. I mean, that's a weekend. What do you do with the weekend but put something on in the middle of the afternoon?
But again, the people that are involved, it's not going to be 2 o'clock.
Oh, that's fine.
I don't know what time it's going to be, but
too bad, too sad for them. They didn't win the bid to host. Like, let's let our country enjoy it. Let's let our country get into it. And we can't get into a game if we put them at 2 o'clock in the afternoon when no one can watch them.
On a Tuesday, you just take off.
That's such a stupid idea. Who's taking off on a Tuesday?
Well, you might as well take off on a Wednesday if you're going to take off on Tuesday.
It's All-Star Weekend. The Home Run Derby's after that, so you take off for that, too. I don't know.
Yep.
Stupid.
Nice segue.
Stupid.
We move right into Major League Baseball during their All-Star break.
J-Dub.
We got the Home Run Derby tonight, and then the All-Star Game is going to be played tomorrow.
That's right.
At Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
Home Run Derby tonight. We got 8 participants in the field for the Home Run Derby. Kyle Schwarber.
Yep.
He currently leads the majors with 32 home runs. He's in the Home Run Derby. He's going to be the hometown hero, the hometown entry in the Home Run Derby. 32 home runs for the Philadelphia Phillies, so he'll be there.
Score bombs.
Bryce Harper, also with the
hometown
Phillies.
hero.
He's going to be there. Jack Caglione from the Royals are going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Ben Rice.
Boring.
Ben Rice of the Yankees. He's going to be there making their Home Run Derby debuts. And then who else is here?
Jordan Walker, Cardinals.
Oh, yeah, Jordan Walker.
The big dog's going to eat today for the Cardinals.
St. Louis. You got to Wilson Contreras of the Boston Red Sox.
Boring.
Let's see who else is in here. Murakami from the Chicago White Sox.
Having a hell of an impressive rookie season.
And that's about it, isn't it? There's no defending champion or previous multi-time winner in the field. So this year's Derby is expected to be a wide-open affair tonight. That's the Home Run Derby.
You forgot Caminero. Caminero from the Rays.
Yeah, he's the 8th one. Yeah, he's the 8th one in the field. So I know you'll probably be cheering for Jordan Walker.
Oh, yeah.
Is he the odds-on favorite to win this, baby?
Oh, shit, no.
Probably Schwarber.
In fact, if you're not from St. Louis, you probably don't even know who Jordan Walker is. Dude, yeah, the Walker story though is impressive, and I love telling this guy's story because he came up, he was drafted fresh as like an 18-year-old, and everyone says like, oh, Jordan Walker, he's been in the league forever. He has, but he's also like 21, because he came up as a rookie, and dude just hits bombs like. Gets a hold of it, and it's going to go a long, long ways. But where they had him in the batting order, and this was kind of the start of my really big frustration with the St. Louis coaching staff and player development, they wanted to turn Walker into like a line drive hitter and, hit for average and move guys around the bases, be a run producer for us, and, be more of a traditional 6-hole. Walker hits the ball hard and it goes far. That's what he does. Like, that's his only knowledge of how to hit. And so they sent him down to the minors to try to fix his swing, and it damn near sunk his career. I mean, from going from top rookie pick to immediate starter, like spent 0 time in minor leagues, came right up right away to start, and then got sent back down. When he got sent back down, everyone thought that was it. Like, well, that was our flash in the pan for 2 seconds, and it damn near ruined him. And then some genius in the Cardinals marketing system, farm system, figured it out. Like, hey, this guy just hits the ball really damn hard and it goes really far when he does. So can we just let him do it? They call him back up. He's having an exceptional year for the Cardinals, all-star year. and just everything he's got to go through, the adversity. So it's a great story, but because he spent so much time up and down and up and down, the vast part of the baseball world has no idea who J-Dub is. Jack Caglione, obviously fun story. He was the first rounder a couple years ago out of the University of Florida. Taken a little while to get things going in Kansas City, but boy, when I was up at the I-70 series earlier this Father's Day weekend, he was sure hotter than fish grease, and he can hit the ball a long, long way. We know about Schwarbombs and Bryce Harp, and yeah, an interesting field. Mix of veterans and some of the young kids. I thought it was interesting that there's only 3 National League participants and 5 American League. Normally they try to split it in 4 and 4, but we'll see. It should be a fun show.
Again, Schwarber leads the Derby, leading the majors with 32 home runs. So he's probably the odds-on favorite.
I can look at it really quick. Home run Derby odds. Let's just take a gander.
Pull them up here.
At what Vegas has in store.
Again, Philadelphia's got 2 guys from their team with Harper and Schwarber in the 8-player field for the home run derby tonight.
Hey, Schwarber is your favorite at plus 330. Then followed by Junior Caminero, the Tampa Rays, at 425. Murakami is at plus 500. Jack Caglione, 4th favorite at plus 650. If you want to start making a little money playing your long shot plays, you can get behind my Cardinal with Jordan Walker. Let the big dog feast tonight. He's at plus 700. Harper at plus 850. And Wilson Contreras, the long shot, the 10 horse that never finishes, at plus 1,200.
Wow.
For the day.
Well, make a little money on him.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's the home run derby. And again, the Major League All-Star game is going to be played tomorrow. As we get to the All-Star break, we checked the standings last week. The Dodgers still got the big lead in their division.
They're pretty much going to lock it up. I think, they need to win the next series after the All-Star break, and they're already going to be a lock for the playoff.
They got like a 14 or 15 game lead.
They're at 99.99% chance
to win to get into the playoffs,
to make the postseason.
Wow,
it's pretty good at this stage.
I haven't checked the other division standings. I'll pull them up here though, right quick. Why not? Heading into the All-Star break, Tampa Bay leading the American League East by 3 games over the Yankees. Boston 10 games back. The American League Central actually got a virtual tie on top of their standings right now with the White Sox and Cleveland. Minnesota just 3 games back. You got the Tigers 6.5 games back and the Royals 13 games back. In the American League West, you've got the Rangers out on top by 1.5 games over Seattle and 3 over Houston and 8 over the Athletics.
Texas is barely above 500.
Yeah, they're at 49 and 47.
That's embarrassing.
And they're leading the American League West.
Embarrassing.
National League, you've got the Braves leading the Eastern Division. 2 games over Philadelphia and 4 over Miami. Central Division, you've got Milwaukee out on top, 5 over Chicago, 8.5 over St. Louis. And the Dodgers with an 11.5 game lead over the Arizona Diamondbacks in the West. Padres are 12.5 back. So those are your baseball standings heading into the Major League All-Star break.
There you go.
Which is tonight. Had the Major League draft over the weekend. 2 players from Nebraska were selected. Junior pitcher Ty Horn picked up by the Cincinnati Reds in the 3rd round with the number 94 pick. Horn went 3-3 with a 4.03 earned run average with 1 save across 22 appearances in 2026. And then 4 picks later, redshirt sophomore pitcher Carson Yassa was selected by the Chicago Cubs. Yassa went 10-2 this year with 117 strikeouts. Then we had Donovan native Tyler Fay, he was selected in the 6th round of the Major League Baseball draft by the Pittsburgh Pirates. The 6'5", 215-pound right-handed pitcher compiled a record of 13-9 with a 5.21 earned run average over 60 total appearances during his 3 seasons at Alabama. Struck out 200 batters, walked 54, and 197 innings pitched. So Ty Horn, Carson Yosef from Nebraska, and Donovan native Tyler Fay all selected in the Major League Baseball draft over the weekend.
Fun fact, in the last 3 baseball drafts, the St. Louis Cardinals are the only team in the National League Central not to select a Nebraska player. Because you had Mike Bovey that went to the Milwaukee Brewers. You had Ty Horn go to the Reds. You had the Pirates with their selection. Jassa to the Cubs, and the Pirates with Fay. So there you go. Every NL Central team picking up a Nebraska boy except for the Cardinals, who apparently don't scout here.
The number 1 pick, actually, out of the top 10 picks in the Major League Baseball draft over the weekend, 1, 2, 3, 4 shortstops. 4 out of the top 10 picks were shortstops.
Hot commodity.
Kid from UCLA was the number 1 pick, the shortstop for UCLA.
He's good.
He went to the Chicago White Sox. Yeah, in fact, the top 2 picks were shortstops. Rock Cholowski from UCLA was the number 1 pick. And then Grady Emerson from Fort Worth Christian High School in Texas. He was picked up number 2 by Tampa Bay. Von Lackey, a catcher from Georgia Tech, was the number 3 pick. The number 4 pick was Brendan Summerhill, an outfielder from Arizona. And the number 5 pick was a right-handed pitcher, a high school right-handed pitcher from Southside Christian in South Carolina, Carson Bullman. He went to the Pirates. The Kansas City Royals had the number 6 pick. Kason Cunningham was their choice, a shortstop, a high school kid out of Johnson High School in Texas. A left-handed pitcher in Gio Rojas from a high school in Florida. He went to Baltimore.
Not to be confused with Victor Rojas.
No, I don't think there was any relation there, but this is Gio Rojas. Maybe. I don't know. Drew Burris, an outfielder from Georgia Tech, went to the Athletics with the number 8 pick. A.J. Garcia, an outfielder from Virginia, the number 9 pick to Atlanta. And Tyler Bell went to the Colorado Rockies. He's a shortstop out of Kentucky. So those are some of the picks from Major League Baseball. Get you up to date on the Major League Draft and All-Star break and Home Run Derby. All that stuff here on this midweek for July. Did you see, this is kind of off of the wall for sports, but
go for it.
This is kind of County Fair week.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, the Adams County Fair starts on Wednesday, but also starting on Wednesday, the Dawson County Fair, Cedar County Fair, Pawnee County Fair, Nance County Fair.
A lot of county fairs.
Starting on Tuesday, Butler County, Furnace County. And starting today, Hitchcock County and Saline County. Perkins County started yesterday.
A lot of counties.
Thursday, you've got Colfax County and Fillmore County and Burt County. Okay. Then on, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you've got Kearney County, Howard County Fair, Sherman County, Sheridan County. Saturday, Douglas County, Morrill County, and Cheyenne County. So this is a county fair week. Adams County Fair officially gets underway on Wednesday.
Woohoo.
So, yeah, it's fair week this week.
Any show you're particularly excited to either see or listen to in the beer garden?
Tracy Lawrence, maybe.
Okay.
I've always enjoyed Tracy Lawrence. I think I've seen him a time or two before. But, yeah, maybe Tracy Lawrence. I think Hairball is back again this year in Adams County.
Oh, yeah, they're a lot of fun.
Hairball. So, yeah, anyway, it's a fair week.
Trace Adkins.
Is it Trace Atkins? Not
Trace
Tracy
Atkins,
Lawrence.
not Tracy Lawrence.
Tracy Lawrence is going to be, I think, in Kearney, if I'm not mistaken.
Wyatt Flores, I'm sure. Is he country?
So, I think so.
There you go. Couple countries, one rock.
Hairball.
They're fun. They're a fun band.
Hairball is.
I'll say that they put on a fun show. I've heard most of the music. I mean, we all know the '80s glam metal rock anthems, but you get enough suds in you get enough blue yummies, you get enough tires and sodas, and yeah, it turns into a pretty fun show.
What's blue yummies?
Busch Light.
That's what you call Busch Light.
Blue yummies.
Blue yummies. God. 402-834-1330 is our telephone number. If you'd like to chime in with us here this morning, 402-834-1330. That's the Hamilton Telecommunications fan line. Something we've talked about or something that's on your mind, sports-related or not, give us a buzz. Love to chat with you. Plenty of time to talk with you here as we roll through this mid-July. I did see this morning EA Sports played another one of our games. EA Sports played the Maryland-Nebraska game out.
Wow.
They had Nebraska soundly beating Maryland in EA Sports. So that puts Nebraska at 5-0. According to EA Sports for the upcoming football season, heading in to their game against Indiana. I'm sure they'll play that out probably today.
5-0. That'll put us in the conversation of another contract extension.
Here we go again. Yep. You'll be drinking the Roulette.
Top 25, probably at 5-0. We crack the top 25. Everybody gets excited.
That's going to be in the early part of October.
Everybody grabs their steins of Roulade.
Yep.
And then we enter the meat of the Big Ten, and we proceed to lose the next 6 games, and we go 5-6, and we want to fire the coach.
Let's just look at this.
Okay.
According to EA Sports,
do it again.
Ohio, Bowling Green, North Dakota, Michigan State, and Maryland all wins. So we'll be sitting at 5-0.
Mm-hmm.
Then we've got Indiana.
Loss.
At Oregon.
Loss.
Home against Washington.
Loss.
At Illinois.
Loss.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We're 5-4.
Sitting at 5-4 going into the game at Rutgers.
We're probably so deflated and pissed off about losing that we lose that game somehow.
5-5.
We'll beat that. We'll beat Rutgers to be bowl eligible. Woo! We're going bowling.
So that'd be 6-4.
But that's saying that we're going to beat Michigan State or Maryland, and one of those two is going to be a loss.
Well, I'm just going to go with EA Sports.
I'm rolling with what you're saying.
Okay, so you're at 6-4 at Rutgers.
Yep.
After Rutgers.
Yep.
Then you got a home game against Ohio State. 6-5.
Yeah, duh.
And then you've got the game at Iowa.
6-6.
6-6.
We'll happily be again a bowl game. A bowl game is a great win for what we have for this team. And I will tell you this, as somebody that's been playing college football 27, with all due respect, I think Nebraska's a tad overrated. I think we get the benefit of the simulations. And I don't know. Again, I can't say that. I have not yet put eyeballs on this team. This team is flying literally under the radar. We have not talked about them. We have not brought up. We have not had Big Ten media days. We're just hearing guys just like us talk about athletes they've also never seen before. They're just running on stats and data and trying to tell me how good this kid is going to be when he actually faces a defense. Or maybe this year our offensive line can actually block. I haven't seen it in any of the seasons past, so I am using previous knowledge of being a Husker fan compared to what we have coming in, we didn't get the splash blue chip transfer portal athletes. We got Anthony Calandria from UNLV, who could be great. He was great in the Mountain West, though.
Yeah.
The Big Ten is a lot different than the Mountain West. I am optimistic. I'm always going to be optimistic. I'm always going to be rooting for us, but I'm going into this season with a little bit of pessimism because the way we finished last year, like we have a way of, as Husker fans, to completely forget about the way things ended. And the way things ended was a disastrous loss to Iowa, and followed up by a bowl game where we flat didn't go to the bowl game to play. We forget. We had a coach that ran out of the tunnel and flipped his cap backwards and basically put eye black on the sidelines and wanted to be one of us. One of us. It was weird. It was cringy. And then we proceeded to get our ass kicked. So it made it worse. We all forgot about that. We forgot about the offseason where we lost some folks and some of the kids hit the portal. We forget that we had Emmett Johnson, who was once in a generational Nebraska athlete, in the backfield. It was our first running back I think we've had since Amir Abdullah that you could name drop. And so with all of those elements combined, it's hard for me to get up here and say 8-4 or 9-3. It's hard for me to take some of those, the Illinois game, the Iowa game, the games we should win. Like, what are we talking about as a Nebraska fan base? When Illinois becomes a question mark, that's an issue. And that's where we're at. So if we're not above there, we're not above 6 wins, in my opinion. This is optimistically, if things go well, and we outperform one or two teams, we'll be a 6-win team. But it could just as easily be 4-8.
What's the best record you see?
7.
7-5?
7-5.
That's the best record you can see.
I don't see us getting to 8. I don't see a path forward to get to 8 wins.
Wow. 8. EA Sports has it 5-0 after Maryland.
We're off to a great... But we always are.
Yeah, we always are.
We always are off to a great start, and then we'll lose the next 6. We've always done it. Again...
We've been down this road before, haven't we?
You talk about as much... You throw the graphic up on talking about, Matt Rule in year 3 and how he progresses and that natural progression. You can also flash the graphic up of Matt Rule in November.
Oh, yeah, he's terrible.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Has he got 1 win in November?
I don't know. I think 2. 2 since he's been here.
I'm doing it.
You can look it up. I saw that stat last week.
Yep.
I was reading something. I think he's got 2 wins.
2-10.
Yep, 2-10. 2-10 in November. So that's not like a team that's finishing with a lot of fire.
And that's when you kind of want to finish.
Yeah.
That's when you're supposed to be getting better, and we retract.
That's when the big games are.
Right.
Are usually in November.
Some big games in November.
Well, look at our November schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Illinois, Rutgers, Ohio State, Iowa. And you've got us going 1-3.
And 3 of those could be winnable. Three of those should be winnable, but because it's Matt Rule in November, I can't see us going 3-1 in November.
Oh no.
Plus, I really think that Iowa is a cut above Nebraska this year. Normally, we're pretty competitive. Normally, we are similar stat line wise going into the game. Normally, it kind of looks like a 50-50 coin flip. I think Iowa's heads and tails better than Nebraska this year.
Could go 2-2.
Could go 1-3.
Could go 1-3. Hell, could go 1-4.
We could go realistically 0-4.
Yeah,
we could end the season 5-7
after winning our first 5 games.
Yep.
God, we're not going to be talking about that, are we?
Yeah, we get ready.
Lose our last 7 games after winning our first 5.
Wash, rinse, repeat. It's the Nebraska way.
5-7. We possibly could go 5-7.
Well, again, I don't think we're going 5-0, but If we go 5-0, yeah, there's a path forward for 5-7.
Oh, boy. Oh, tar and feathers.
Again, I think low end is 4-8 with this team. I think high end is 7-5.
Shane's already chiming in with 6-6.
He's
I think
going
that's
right down
pretty
the middle.
well. It's pretty well what we talked about last week.
My expectation,
I think I was at 6-6 last week.
my only expectation for this team is they make a bowl game. And if we fail to make a bowl game, we have to have a conversation. And
Another conversation
we're going to have that conversation
again.
But I think a bowl game keeps Matt and keeps the fan base at least from turning the car over. You know?
Yeah, I think we make a bowl. He stays.
Let's just make a bowl game. Let's see how it unfolds. Let's see the potential we have.
Because we got that great 2027 class coming up.
Yeah, I can hardly wait for these high school juniors that haven't even been to prom yet.
Yeah. May not even have a driver's license yet.
That would be gone if you lose. Yeah. If Matt Rule drops 7 in a row after going 5-0.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
You just can't.
No,
We need to start remembering that we're a winning football program. And any program that drops 7 games in a row, you wouldn't last in the SEC. You wouldn't last one day.
Shane's already said Matt loses 7 games in a row. He's gone.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
And I agree with him.
Yeah, we can't lose 7 games in a row.
I agree with him.
Can't lose 7 games in a row.
And again, this could all be just talking heads right now, right?
That's what we do in July.
We haven't seen the team play.
No.
And by the time we see the team play, we are going to convince ourselves that we are a really, really good football program.
Yeah, we will. Yeah, we will.
And
like you said last week.
We are going to set ourselves up for heartbreak once again.
Like you said last week, after Big Ten Media Days here in a week or two.
They'll crank up.
We're going to be cranked up, and you're going to be heading to the refrigerator to drink one more little gulp of Roulade.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, we got to get rolling here. Running a little late. 7:37, waking up with Mike and Tyson this morning. This is Huddle Up on Extreme Sports.
It's time for a morning news update on Extreme Sports.
University of Nebraska President Jeff Gold says Governor Jim Pillen's new budget cut directive will have a major impact on the university system. Gold says the required 5% reduction amounts to more than $36 million and warned, quote, "We cannot cut our way to extraordinary, end quote, saying continued cuts threaten teaching, research, and the university's long-term mission. Meanwhile, the company operating the Keystone Pipeline has agreed to pay nearly $70 million to settle federal and state claims stemming from a massive 2022 oil spill in northern Kansas, just south of the Nebraska border. The settlement includes civil penalties, environmental restoration, and pipeline safety improvements after one of the nation's largest inland oil spills. And the Hastings Solid Waste Landfill will be limited next Tuesday, the 28th, to allow for scheduled maintenance to the facility's truck scale. During the maintenance period, the landfill will be unable to weigh incoming loads. As a result, the landfill will not be accepting loads that would require scale weights. It is coming up on 7:39. It is 7:39. Let's head over to the East Side Studios. Mike, what's going on in sports?
Well, sports today brought to you by Bamboo Mind and Body Spa. Whether you're an athlete or just feeling sore, Bamboo Mind and Body Spa has a personalized wellness plan just for you. Hastings Sodbusters went 2-1 against the Grand Island Fighting Cranes over the weekend. Grand Island won the game on Friday 7-5, but Hastings came back to win 8-3 on Saturday and 4-2 on Sunday. Sodbusters are now 14-18 in the season. They'll play host to the Jefferson City Renegades tomorrow night at a Duncan Field. First pitch will be at 7. In American Legion baseball action over the weekend, Hastings 5 Points Bank went 3-1 in the Hastings Kearney tournament. The Chiefs are now 10-11-1 in the season and will begin playing the Area 7 Seniors tournament on Friday in Grand Island. Hastings Johnson Imperial Homes went 0-4 in the Capital City Clash over the weekend. The Braves are now 11-17 in the season and will play in the Area 7 Juniors tournament beginning Friday out in Scotts Bluff. Hastings runs it went 1-2 in the Bellevue East tournament. The Warriors end the season at 9-19. At the Juniors B4 tournament in York today, Central City will play Aurora at 4, followed by York against Seward at 7. At the Juniors B6 tournament in Minden, Gothenburg will play Valparaiso at 7 tonight. The winner will play Holdridge for the championship on Tuesday at 5:30. At the Juniors C6 tournament in Ravenna, Donovan Trumbull will play Wood River at 7. The winner will play Centura for the championship on Tuesday at 5:30. And again, the semifinals are set in the World Cup. On Tuesday, France will play Spain, followed by England against Argentina on Wednesday. Winners will play for the Cup on Sunday, beginning at 2. That's a check in your sports headlines at 7:41 on Extreme Sports.
It's time for a morning weather update on Extreme Sports with Chief Meteorologist Tim Jones.
Get ready for a hot and humid week, which is normal for this time of July, and one of those periods where the weatherman doesn't have much to talk about. Today, we'll be in the low 90s, plenty of sunshine, light winds out of the southeast, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Overnight readings will be in the 60s to low 70s really all week long. And then on Tuesday, we'll be sunny once again with highs in the mid-90s and expect to be in the upper 90s by the time we get to the end of the work week and into the weekend.
Right now, we've got south winds at 4 miles per hour. It is sunny. It is 65 in Hastings at Extreme Sports.
Start your engines, Hastings. It's time for fast, loud Friday nights at Cam Raceway. Cam Raceway is located just east of Hastings on J Street. Catch the adrenaline-pumping action every Friday night through August. Watch stock non-wing micros, restricted micros, junior sprints, cage karts, and more tear up Nebraska's fastest 8-mile dirt track. Gates open at 7. Racing roars to life at 8. Only $10 to get in, and kids 12 and under are free with a paying adult. Cam Raceway, where speed meets dirt and Friday nights come alive. Don't miss it.
Accessible and affordable holistic care is just around the corner at Bamboo Spa and Wellness Center. Located at 208 South Burlington Avenue, Suite 101 in Hastings. At Bamboo Spa, we offer a range of therapies to help you unwind and recharge. Experience soothing massages, rejuvenating head spa scalp treatments, and our Advanced Glow 2 facials. Discover the healing power of ozone therapy and frequency healing. Become a member for exclusive 24-hour access to our therapeutic amenities, including the infrared sauna, hydro massage, and cryo lounge. Members enjoy 20% off all services and 10% off products in our non-toxic retail shop. Visit our Facebook page to learn more and book your appointment today. Bamboo Spa and Wellness Center, truly holistic care, designed for you.
I'm John Butler, funeral director and owner at Livingston Butler Vollen Funeral Home and Cremation Center in Hastings.
And I'm Nikki Butler, the Advanced Funeral Planning Specialist. Whether you choose a traditional service, cremation, or a unique memorial service, our experienced staff is here to help guide you through every step. Visit us at lbvfh.com to learn more about our services and how we can support you.
Livingston Butler Vollen Funeral Home and Cremation Center. We are here when your need is greatest.
Hamilton has been providing IT solutions for businesses across the state of Nebraska for more than 3 decades. We know that Nebraska businesses are a driving force of support for the communities in which we live and work. We keep them connected and protected by delivering cybersecurity, hosted phones, and managed IT. We are grateful to be part of our Nebraska communities and to support their technology needs.
More information. Get ready for the ultimate trivia experience with Extreme Sports Trivia. Play from anywhere at home, on the go, or at your favorite bar or restaurant. Compete live against players from all over in real time, answering questions across categories like sports, pop culture, Marvel, and more. Want to see how you stack up? Track your progress with live leaderboards and aim for the top spot. It's free, fun, and super easy to play. So what are you waiting for? Sign up today at extremesports.com trivia and start playing now. And keep an eye out. We're coming soon to a bar or restaurant near you.
All right, Mike Wilczynski and Veronica with you. This is Huddle Up on Extreme Sports for a Monday. And thanks for joining us, whether you're listening to us online on our website at x-streamsports.com, maybe on your smartphone with your free mobile app, your smart speaker, Roku TV, Facebook Live, YouTube, Twitch. Thanks for listening to us here as we begin another work week. Again, in NASCAR last night, it was a night race in Atlanta, and then they had problems with rain. They got the first stage in, and then the rains came early in the second stage. They had a 3-hour rain delay.
Christ.
I thought there was no way that they're going to drive the track and run this race, but they did. They got things pretty well dried up. By midnight last night, they ran the race, and they got done right around 2 o'clock this morning. Ryan Blaney won. He kind of dominated the race yesterday. He won every stage, led 171 laps.
You know where he was?
Started from the pole. He was on your bench.
He was on my bench.
Yeah, I looked at that last night.
He's on my bench.
As Blaney was dominating the field.
I dramatically improved, though. We were top 10 this week.
You were?
That's a massive improvement from dead-ass last.
Yeah, I haven't checked the official standings on our fantasy.
I think they just got posted.
Well, yeah, the guy who probably posted the results just probably got up.
You finished behind me.
Yeah, I didn't have a very good week.
13th.
I didn't have a very good week this week.
Pork chop 75.
He won.
Rolling in. Whoever Pork Chop is.
Oh, Pork Chop. That's who I was tied with.
Uh-oh.
He won.
Uh-oh.
Damn.
That means
I'm in second place.
Now you're third. Now you're third.
I had a bad week. Christopher Bell was second.
Second in the summer segment.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You're second in the summer segment.
Yeah, I was tied with Pork Chop.
He's now leading.
Christopher Bell was second in the race. Carson Hocever, third. Ty Gibbs, fourth. Eric Jones, fifth. If you missed it, I did catch a quick replay this morning. They were coming 3 wide to the checkered flag.
Uh-oh.
With the Christopher Bell, Ryan Blaney, and Bubba Wallace.
Bubba crashed?
No, Bubba went underneath the yellow line.
Oh, no.
And you can't do that.
Oh, no.
He went underneath the yellow line to pass.
Bubba.
That's a violation. So Bubba, who actually finished second.
Did not.
He did not. He finished like in 29th place. So that's your standings from the race last night. Ryan Blaney, Christopher Bell, Carson Hocever, Ty Gibbs, Eric Jones. If you want to watch the final couple of laps, you can find it on.
It's pretty embarrassing when the guy that wins the race is sitting on your bench. That's embarrassing.
At least you were on track.
I had him on the squad. I knew he was going to do well. I just didn't think he was going to do better than Joey Logano.
No, Joey was up there.
I had faith in Joey.
So that's what happened there. A couple other news and notes we'll get to. Golden State Warriors have agreed to hire longtime NBA coach Frank Vogel. These NBA coaches just kind of rotate. Yeah, they recycle.
Mm-hmm.
The Warriors are going to hire longtime NBA coach Frank Vogel as the associate head coach under Steve Kerr. Vogel has been a head coach for 4 different franchises, spanning 12 total seasons. He led the Los Angeles Lakers to an NBA championship in 2020 and took the Indiana Pacers to 2 conference finals in 2013 and in 2014. His most recent head coaching stop came in Phoenix during the 2023-2024 season, a brief one-year run that ended with a 49-33 record and a first-round sweep at the hands of the Minnesota Timberwolves. Spent the last 2 seasons as far as the Dallas Mavericks coaching staff, beginning as a consultant before moving to the front of the bench this past season. But longtime NBA coach Frank Vogel, now a member of the Golden State Warriors coaching staff.
Are you as shocked as I am at how little the NBA plucks coaches out of the college ranks? You'd think that would be the natural progression, right?
You would think.
Yo, you were a successful college coach. Let's call you up as the NBA. You would think that would be the natural progression, but it's not. They recycle these bench coaches that have just barely above 500 records that aren't very exciting and bring really nothing to the table. Frank Vogel?
Frank Vogel.
Are you kidding me? I mean, his success in Indiana, no offense, you had Paul George. I could be a successful NBA coach if I had Paul George in his prime.
Your phone hasn't been ringing off of the hook.
No, it hasn't. It hasn't.
What could be his last game of the NBA Summer League, the number 1 pick, A.J. DeBansa, 23 points, 7 rebounds. The Washington Wizards remain undefeated in the NBA Summer League out in Las Vegas. Wizards improved to 2-0 with a 104-85 win over the Sacramento Kings. DeBansa played 24 minutes. Shot 6 for 15 overall, but missed 5 of 6 three-pointers. Teams often shut down their lottery picks after 2 games in the summer league for precautionary reasons. So DeBansa probably played his last game on Sunday. Averaged 25.7 rebounds, 2 assists, 2.5 steals, and 1.5 blocks in the 2 ball games. So the NBA Summer League is continuing out in Vegas.
The Wizards are 2-0 in the Summer League, and your NBA Finals futures, they are a long shot play. They are plus 25,000.
Wow.
You want to throw $10 on Washington? Yeah. That's an investment.
Could be a play. Gary Trent Jr.
I don't know him.
Has a great...
Sorry. Who?
Gary Trent Jr. has agreed to a 4-year, $64 million deal to remain with the Milwaukee Bucks. He spent the last 2 years in Milwaukee, where he averaged 9.7 points on 41% shooting and 39% from three-point territory, but he's earning a pay raise to $64 million. This guy signed for the league minimum in the summer of 2024. Then he got a 2-year, $7.5 million contract before the start of last season, but he opted out of his player option to become a free agent. Nice roll of the dice.
Beautiful.
Trent goes from making $7.5 million to a 4-year, $64 million deal to remain with the Milwaukee Bucks. Evidently, Trent was drawing interest from several NBA teams.
Man, I wish I could suck at my job and get a pay raise.
9.7 points per game.
Hey, you're a contributor, but you're not worth $64 million.
41% shooting.
That's under 50%.
39% from 3.
That's not very good.
And he's going to make $64
I wish I could
million.
do my job 39% of the time and get a pay raise. A substantial pay raise. 64 to, or from 7.5 to 64.
Yep.
On less than 50% shooting.
Yep, and averaging 9.7 points per game.
Bet on yourself.
They were really afraid to lose Gary Trent Jr.
Right.
Off of the Milwaukee roster, because Trent was drawing interest from several NBA teams, according to sources. I know there's probably a lot of players that average 9.7 points that you could choose from, but evidently they were going after Gary Trent Jr. So the Bucks wanted to wrap him up, and they did with a $64 million deal.
There you go.
So those are some of the sports headlines here this morning. 7:55, waking up with Mike and Tyson. This is Huddle Up on Extreme Sports.
It's time for a morning news update on Extreme Sports.
Nebraska in a budget crisis. University of Nebraska President Jeffrey Gold saying that the Governor Jim Pillen's new budget cut directives will have a major impact on the university system. Gold warned that the required 5% reduction will amount to more than $36 million and said that we cannot cut our way to extraordinary, saying that the continued cuts will threaten teaching, research, and the university's long-term mission. For what it's worth, Jim Pillen, a former graduate of UNL and former regent for the University of Nebraska system. Meanwhile, the company operating the Keystone Pipeline has agreed to pay nearly $70 million to settle federal and state claims stemming from a massive 2022 oil spill, that was 4 years ago, in northern Kansas, just south of the Nebraska border. The settlement including civil penalties, environmental restoration, and pipeline safety improvements after one of the nation's largest inland oil spills. And the Hastings Solid Waste Landfill will be limited next Tuesday on July 28th to allow for scheduled maintenance to the facility's truck scale. During the maintenance period, the landfill will be unable to weigh incoming loads, and as a result, the landfill will not be accepting loads that require scale weights. It is now 7:56. We'll head back to the East Side Studios. Mike, what's the haps in sports?
Well, sports today brought to you by Bamboo Mind and Body Spa. Get back into the game with a stop at Bamboo Mind and Body Spa of Hastings and Blue Hill. Two players from Nebraska were selected in the 2026 Major League Baseball draft. Junior pitcher Ty Horn was picked up by the Cincinnati Reds in the third round with the number 94 pick. Horn went 3-3 with a 4.03 earned run average with one save across 22 appearances in 2026. 4 picks later, redshirt sophomore pitcher Carson Yasa was selected by the Chicago Cubs. He went 10-2 this year with 117 strikeouts. Donovan native Tyler Fay was selected in the 6th round of the Major League Baseball draft by the Pittsburgh Pirates. The 6'5", 215-pound right-handed pitcher compiled a record of 13-9 with a 5.21 earned run average over 60 total appearances during his 3 seasons in Alabama. He struck out 200 batters, walked 54, and 197 innings pitched. Hastings Sodbusters went 2-1 against the Grand Island Fighting Cranes over the weekend. Grand Island won the game on Friday 7-5, but Hastings came back to win 8-3 on Saturday, 4-2 on Sunday. Sodbusters are now 14-18 in the season. They'll play host to the Jefferson City Renegades tomorrow night out at Duncan Field. First pitch will be at 7. To check in your sports headlines at 7:58 now on Extreme Sports.
It's time for a morning weather update on Extreme Sports with Chief Meteorologist Tim Jones.
Get ready for a hot and humid week, which is normal for this time of July, and one of those periods where the weatherman doesn't have much to talk about. Today, we'll be in the low 90s, plenty of sunshine, light winds out of the southeast, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Overnight readings will be in the 60s to low 70s really all week long. And then on Tuesday, we'll be sunny once again with highs in the mid-90s and expect to be in the upper 90s by the time we get to the end of the work week and into the weekend.
We've got south winds this morning at about 4 miles per hour. It is sunny. It is 65 in Hastings at Extreme Sports.
Accessible and affordable holistic care is just around the corner at Bamboo Spa and Wellness Center. Located at 208 South Burlington Avenue, Suite 101 in Hastings. At Bamboo Spa, we offer a range of therapies to help you unwind and recharge. Experience soothing massages, rejuvenating head spa scalp treatments, and our Advanced Glow 2 facials. Discover the healing power of ozone therapy and frequency healing. Become a member for exclusive 24-hour access to our therapeutic amenities, including the infrared sauna, hydro massage, and cryo lounge. Members enjoy 20% off all services and 10% off products in our non-toxic retail shop. Visit our Facebook page to learn more and book your appointment today. Bamboo Spa and Wellness Center, truly holistic care, designed for you.
Connet Auto Care is the trusted name in automotive repair and maintenance services in Hastings. We're a gold-certified Napa Auto Care Center. Our ASE-certified technicians have the Blue Seal of Excellence, receive continuous training, and are committed to providing the best service your vehicle can get. Whether it's preventative maintenance, major repairs, or just an oil change, Connet Auto Care is here for you.
Get ready, race fans. Cam Raceway is teaming up with Extreme Sports for an electrifying season of high-speed, dirt-slinging, adrenaline-pumping action. Every race night, we're bringing you live video coverage straight from the track, so you won't miss a single lap, pass, or photo finish. From non-wing warriors to cage karts, flat karts, and the A-class wing beasts, we've got it all. There's nothing like the roar of the engines, the smell of burning rubber, and the rush of dirt flying action right in front of you. So get to the track and experience it live. But if you can't make it, don't sweat. Extreme Sports has you covered. Buckle up, because this season is going to be fast, fierce, and unforgettable. Make sure you like and follow Extreme Sports on Facebook to get all the latest updates, and we will see you at the track. The track.
All right, Mike Will Johnson and Bronick with you, huddle up on Extreme Sports for this Monday. Again, we'll have some Allegiant Baseball coming up this week. Teams heading into postseason play, area tournaments, getting ready for the Hastings teams on Friday. The juniors will play out in Scotts Bluff this year. Seniors will play up in Grand Island. Then the following week will be the state tournament, and Hastings will be hosting the junior state tournament the following week. So the Braves and the Chiefs going to be in action in postseason play beginning this Friday. The Braves playing out in Scotts Bluff, the Chiefs playing in Grand Island. So as soon as we get the brackets of those tournaments, we'll let you know about broadcast plans for the weekend. Right on cue, the weather is supposed to be in the upper 90s to around 100.
It's going to be a brutal week.
For the area.
It's going to be an absolute brutal week.
It's going to be not too bad today. Looks like highs are going to be in the upper 80s to around 90, but then...
Can handle that.
Then you better get ready for a swamp-ass week. It's going to be hot.
The lows are 70s. When the lows are in the 70s, that's too damn hot.
It's July, though.
I know.
It's not like we haven't been through this before.
It just seems more and more relentless every year. Like, there's no relief.
Get your lawn mowing done probably today. Is that on your schedule?
I know. Mine's immaculate. I did it over the weekend.
Wow.
I did it Sunday.
Early?
As early as I could. It was 9 o'clock. By the time I was done, I was still drenched in sweat. It was gross.
Yeah, I know. I might try to slip out today and get that done because I don't want to do it. If I don't get it done today, it's not going to get done this week.
You get her done today.
Of course, we're into the stages where you really don't have to mow your yard once a week. Grass doesn't grow a whole lot when it's 100 degrees out.
Shocker.
Yeah, so you might be able to slide by a week or two without mowing.
Yeah. I still knock her down once a week.
If it don't, yeah, because then after 2 weeks, then it's a tougher job.
It's a jungle.
Yeah. So anyway, that's what's on my agenda today.
Sweet. Sounds like fun.
You want to come over and play?
No. No, you have fun with that, little buddy.
I'd let you do it. I'll sit on the porch.
I'll be here in my home in the air conditioning.
Yeah.
Thinking about you.
Getting ready for tomorrow's show.
We gotta think about what the hell we're gonna talk about tomorrow. I pulled up my sports app for today. It says there are no events.
No events scheduled for today.
There are no events scheduled for today. We have the home run derby, and that's it. And that's going to be a lot, a lot to bring up on tomorrow's show if we have to just run down the home run derby.
I'll see what I can find.
Let's see if we can find some Scott Frost from Big 12 Media Days. We'll dive into Central
that's
Florida.
Right. We were going to do that.
Let's dive into some Scotty Boy tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll see what I can find. All right, we'll do this again tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock. If you'd like to listen to the show again, you can at your convenience. Just go to our social media sites, download the podcast, and listen to the show at your convenience today. We will be back tomorrow. We'll have something to talk about. 7 o'clock starting time. Huddle up here on Extreme Sports. Have yourself a great day.
You've been listening to Huddle Up on Extreme Sports, Central Nebraska's new home for sports. Join us every weekday morning from 7 until 8 on Extreme